What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay with Brother Cousin's Toy Reviews. And that's right, I am back with another one. Today, I'll be reviewing Michael Jackson, The Dangerous Tour Edition by INART Collectibles. Let's go. Before we continue, I just gotta give it up. This is a beautiful box. I mean, it's not a lot going on here, but the steel foil-like covering is just magnifique. It is just beautiful. I love the rainbow effects that dance all around it, and it just looks great. Not a lot going on here, but what you do get is very elegant. It really is. Like the little ornaments that you see right there, just around in the name. You got the Michael Jackson logo. You got the crown up top there for the King of Pop. Of course he's got to have the crown because he is the King of Pop. And then it all comes together with the font saying Michael Jackson in our 1/6 scale collectible figure. Just done very, very well. As we spin it around a bit, as you've seen in the intro of the video, you just see all the little workings. Once again, you see Michael Jackson 1/6 scale collectible figure there on the side. Nothing too crazy, but then you get this beautiful artwork right here of Michael Jackson, and it just looks great. This thing is a piece of art in its own, just as the company's name, INART. These are works of art, people. They truly are. Just looks good. Very simple, straight to the point, but yet very, very powerful. And dare I say it, very elegant. And that's what you want from this line, elegance. Once again, you get that Michael Jackson logo right there on the box, and it just looks good. Now, we all know, because I know a lot of you have already seen a lot of these reviews about this piece. The box is special, not just because of the way it looks, but it has a special feature. And we'll get into that once we do the unboxing. Matter of fact, let's jump right into that. Okay, so let's get this bad boy unboxed. But first, I gotta say, you know, it's just great quality and just elegance at its finest when they give you gloves to actually open up the figure. They give you a nice pair of black gloves, and these are very, very nice. And you know what? I am going to put these on, and these will be my unboxing gloves. That's what these are going to be, my unboxing gloves. And they fit pretty damn good, if I do say so. They fit very, very good. So this is awesome. This is awesome that they give you these upon the release. I wonder if this is something that they're going to do for all the releases from now on, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we'll just remove the top right here, and the top right here is an accessory in its own. This is something that I just think is ingenious. Now, I know some collectors have a problem with it. What am I talking about? Well, this is a diorama. This is a light up stage diorama right here. And it is part of the box, but you sit it on top of the box and you have a wonderful backstage stage lights diorama. This is fantastic. I think it's a great idea. I know some people were like, they thought it was INART cheaping out, but I think it's a good use of a real good box. Now, it is cardboard. It is cardboard, but a good quality of cardboard. It is kind of stiff, but this, I think, is going to work very well with the figure. And I love when INART does that. They didn't tell us anything about this during the initial release of the initial announcement of the figure. Upon release, they always do little surprises, and this was a nice one right here. So we're going to sit that right there, and we'll light it up later. The gloves, as I said, came inside the package, and so this is an unboxing, but kind of not, because I did pull the gloves out of the bag. But with this bag here, if you're familiar with INART releases, you know you get the wonderful letter from INART right here, which is just elegant. It's no other word for it. It's just beautiful. You get the the purchase receipt right there. I guess that's what that's called. And then you also get the little ticket right here. And that looks great. These come with all the releases. And pretty much it just commemorates the when the figure went up for pre-order and the release date 2024 7/24. I remember that date because I was on the ferry in Disney World pre-ordering this. And yeah, good experience, good memory, and glad to have it. It's almost been exactly a year later, and here we are unboxing this thing. Okay, then you get what we got else right here. You got the instruction manual right here, and instruction manual is very nice, but I noticed that the grade of the paper is different. It's not the high gloss. This is the more of the screen print type of a paper right here. And it's more matte is what I'm trying to say. So they don't give you the screen print, there's a screen print, but they don't give you the high gloss paper that they used to give anymore. I guess they wanted to cut costs, so they gave you the matte paper right here. But it is still much nicer than what you get from Hot Toys. Let's be honest, but that looks good as well. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it. Here we are, boom. You get 2 trays. The first tray right here has everything that comes with the figure body and the hands. And we'll go through those real quick. Let's look at some of the hands. We're not gonna look at all of them, we'll look at some of the hands. This is just awesome. And here it is, you get that hand right there with the tape over around the fingers. And that looks spectacular. That really does. Damn, that looks good. Hot Toys did a wonderful job on that. On the little brace around his hands, you see the stitching and just the little wraps, and that looks cool. It's just a great touch. That just looks amazing. Let's look at another hand. Let's look at a clean hand, a left hand, and that looks fantastic. That is Michael's fingers through and through. They have Michael's flesh tone down to a T, and that looks good. That really looks good, guys. Damn, that looks good. That really looks good. Just looking at the paintwork, the brown that's underneath the nails, because he is a melanated person. He is an African American, but we know he had, he changed his skin color and his pigmentation. It's a whole thing, but he's a black person. So the way that they show the nails and how it's brown underneath there, just an excellent touch and some fine paintwork by Hot Toys. Oh my God, by INART, sorry. So used to saying the other company's name. But yeah, INART did a wonderful job on that. Just masterful work. And we'll pull the rest of these hands out. We'll just to have them, just so we have them. Because they're all gonna go in a plastic bag. We all know that. Now let's look at the body. Before we look at the body it was something. Did I lose it? I hope I did not lose it. The microphone was in here somewhere. We gotta find that microphone. There it is. So you got the, damn it, and I just dropped it. There we go. So we got the microphone right here. And I know it's kind of hard to see with black gloves, but you got the microphone right there, and it looks cool. Looks cool. You see a little copper top on it. Not sure if you guys can see it. Hope the camera is picking it up. But that's the microphone that connects to the back of his pants. But speaking of Michael, here's the figure right here, and I just love how this looks. Let's go ahead and pull back a little bit so you guys can see. That is just fantastic. That just looks great. The body is just it has a little weight to it, but it's actually much lighter than a lot of other INART figures. I noticed when I picked up the box today on the porch, I was like, damn, this box is light. INART figures are usually heavy, but this is very light. But it's still substantial and has presence. And I'm just looking at how fine the tailoring is. Like, look at the shoes, look at the pants, look at the creases in that. Just, it's so damn crisp. And the jacket just feels great. This is just a well done costume, a well done figure. Look at the shoes. Oh my God, look at the shoes and the socks. That is Michael. This just looks great. They did an excellent job on this. The cut and the sew is just immaculate. That's it. You don't get a loose thread anywhere. It just looks great. It really does. But that's it for the body. Oh, you also get some extra buttons if the buttons fall off the coat. Comes with that. That is good. Then let's go to the second panel, and you have this base right here. And this base, the base looks good. It's a little flimsy, but you know, it has the magnetic situation under there. You pull that off and then you can place the feet on there. But just in case if you don't want to use the magnets or the magnets fell on you, they gave you a die cast crotch grabber, and that is great. That is amazing. That is very good, very well done. And I'm glad that they, you know, decided to add that, because to pull off some of those dance moves, you're probably going to use the crotch grabber and not the magnets in the base. But the base, for what it is, it looks good. It's okay. It works out. Shout out to my guy Oilers Workshop. He actually did a larger diorama theme based for San Diego Comic-Con when INART was there, showing off the figure last year. So I'm going to try to see if I can get that from him, because that'll be nice in my display. So mate, man, if you don't know Oilers Work, check out Oilers Work. Oilers is good. That's Oilers Workshop. Jordy is amazing. He's a great guy, awesome guy. Holla at him. He does great dioramas. But anyway, this is what you get from INART, and that looks good. You also get this, if I can get it out, Jesus, without breaking it. You get these little steps, and they're powerfully underscaled. They're completely underscaled, but they look good, and you know, they just give you a hint of what that stage looked like during that tour. So you know, it just hangs out right there on the side. You also get this right here. You get the belt situation, and this belt, it's amazing. It looks like a fine piece of jewelry, and that just looks fantastic. It really does. It just shimmers in the light. It is great. And this is die cast. This is not plastic. And like I said, it looks like a fine piece of jewelry. Now I know people were having, when they got the first batch of these figures, people were having problems with the belt, and they had to kind of, you know, fudge it to extend it. Not sure if mine has that problem, but we will be taking a look and see how all that goes. But yeah, it definitely looks good, and that is a great piece right there. And that's the belt. Then you have the sash right here, which looks like another fine piece of jewelry. Look, that looks like a damn bracelet or something. It just looks good, man. This is just an excellent piece, and it goes over the figure very well, and I can't wait to attach it. It looks good. It really looks good. Like I said, they look like fine pieces of jewelry. We got two more things to go through. Next up, we got the sunglasses right here. So these sunglasses are die cast. They come in their own little box, and you still want to, like, you know, you still want to make sure that you're careful with them, because they are very, very delicate, but they look awesome. They look awesome. They look good. Let's put them back in the box for now until we're ready to get them on the figure. This is so exciting. This is such an excellent release. I am so excited for this. So excited for this. Last but not least, this is what you guys have been waiting for. The head sculpt. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And this looks fantastic already. Look at that. That is MJ through and through. I love the hair. I love the microphone. That is a great little accessory, great little addition. And just the way the hair looks, they nailed it. They nailed it. That is Michael. That is Michael's through and through, especially at this point in his life, in his career. This is Michael, straight up. And that looks fantastic, guys. That looks very, very good. Very good. Damn, that looks good. Now that we got all this stuff out, let's get the head on the body and get him on the turntable. And here he is in all his glory. Michael Jackson from the Dangerous Tour from INART Collectibles. This thing is fantastic. Now, this is going to sound a little weird, but if you watched any interviews with Michael Jackson or watched him perform or seen him, just seeing him in posters or anything like that or in the videos, you're going to understand what I'm about to say. This damn thing even stands like Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? You had to have been there. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up in the 80s and in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. He even stands like Michael Jackson. He really does. And it's just, they just nailed it. They really honed in and locked in his, not just his facial likeness, but his overall likeness. And with all that being said, I haven't even added the accessories yet. We haven't put the sash on, we haven't put the belt on, we haven't put the mic in the back pocket. But right now, I'm gonna tell you, as of right now, this is the best Michael Jackson figure on the damn planet. All right, we're gonna go and look at the shoes right now. This is an essential part of Michael Jackson. Those penny loafers, absolutely. With the socks, come on, you know what I'm saying? With the high water pants. This is just Michael through and through, and they nailed it. They really did a good job. The penny loafers look amazing, spot on. Get a little bit of just a hint of weathering right there, and the way that they're creasing and folding. This dude has been doing all types of dance steps in these damn shoes and been doing it well, and it looks great. It really does. And here we are right here looking up the pants right here. The pants look good, well tailored. And we're gonna stop it right here because I love the creases in the pants. The creases look fantastic. And then you're looking at, yes, my man had the gold panties. The gold panties are dope. I'm sorry, they're dope with the little, come on, man. I mean, yo, if Superman can get away with the trunks, my man Michael can. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, we all know Michael wanted to be a superhero. He was in the Marvel comics and all that good stuff. So it makes sense, man. I love it. I love it. It looks great. Let's continue with the spin around. You see that right there. And then you also see the hands we got the fisted hands there. That looks good too. The cuffs on the jacket. That jacket is just gleaming. It's sparkling. Going back to those gold panties, we got the buckle in the back right there. And then we also have the little pouch for the microphone, which we will be adding later. And that just looks awesome. It looks great. Okay, we got the rest of the jacket right here, and it just looks good. You get the little insignias right there. You get the little, the Star Guard sash right there, and you have the little police badge on the side right there. Man, Michael loved these Captain Crunch jackets. He really did, bro. He loved these. He had that like little military style going on, which just looked good. And I thought it looked cool, man. And I was a kid. I was over the right age. I thought it looked cool. People was trying to talk trash about it, but I thought it looked cool. And man, damn, that looks good right there. Let's keep on spinning it around. Man, you see it, all the other little accents on it, the buttons, just the way the jacket wovens in together looks great. You got the other badge on the side right there, and that says police, I believe. Yes, that says police. You get that other badge right there, and that just looks good. Really looks good. Just a great looking jacket. And I mean, it shimmers. Like I said, this thing has a presence. It really does. You know, this was meant to be on stage and be seen by thousands and thousands of people. So it had, you know, had to be something super flamboyant, you know, and this just came out really, really good. Don't know if I'm going to be taking the jacket off, because I know as he, you know, during the course of the performance, he obviously got hot and he removed the jacket. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be removing the jacket on this one, on this particular review, but you may get some pictures later of me removing the jacket. And here we are with the amazing head sculpt, and just looking at the ear mic right there that goes around the ear just so he can hear and everything. Looks great. And then the microphone itself, just an excellent touch. And then there it is, that likeness. And that is fantastic. That is Mike through and through, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you say, that is Mike through and through. And you can see it at every angle, and that just looks fantastic. This is just, like I said before, this is the best Michael Jackson figure on the planet right now. 1/6 scale figure on the planet right now. I'm sure there's statues and stuff like that, but I'll be honest with you, I've seen, you know, INART figures, Hot Toys figures that just run miles past of anything that Madame Tussauds or anybody else does. These companies are just nailing it. And with technology, sculpting, paint applications, I mean, they're just bringing these people back to life. I mean, it's eerie. It's truly eerie, because it's like almost spending time with Michael. That's how it is. It's like almost doing a photo session with the actual person or the actual character. It's creepy. It's creepy, but in a good way. And this is just beautiful. It is a beautiful work of art. Good job, INART. Good job. Now here he is, truly in all his glory. This is the figure with everything on it. You got the belt, you got the sash, which are all die cast, and you got those wonderful die cast shades as well. We also put the microphone in the back pocket too, just to, you know, complete the look. And I gotta say it, guys, this thing looks fantastic. This is a great release by INART. They nailed it with this. This looks amazing. But wait a minute, there is one more thing we need, one more thing to add. Okay, guys, and here it is. This is the shot right here. This thing looks fantastic, guys. I just don't know what else to say about it. This is just a great figure. Yes, the box, it's a lot, but I do think this will fit in a detolf, strangely. So this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great display for somebody, and this just came out to be an amazing piece. And when you put that light up backdrop there, it just sets it off. It just makes all the little shimmering in the coat just dance. It really does. It just takes it to a whole nother damn level. It's just really, really good. So that's been my review on Michael Jackson from INART Collectibles. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a solid 9. Look, it really is a 10, but there are a couple of things, a couple of annoying things, which is why I had to knock it down a peg. First up, the box. Initially, I thought it was a great idea. The box as a backdrop, great. A great little diorama. You don't have to use it, but it does add a lot to the figure. A great option. But here's the thing. I just wish the panel that they have it sitting on top of the box. I wish it was something more secure. It just falls over. As you can look at it in the picture, it's a little off to the side a little bit. It's just sitting on top of the box because it is a box. It's the lid sitting on top of it. I just wish they had some type of a mechanism that, you know, rest on it that locked it in place better. I just think they could have did that better. A little bit more engineering, and that would have been perfect. This would have been great. But it's kind of annoying, but it does work. And the plug that has the USB in it, if it's not in just right, it will pop out very easily and the lights won't come on. It's just one of those very irritating things. The second thing, my God, the second thing, I don't understand how they can have a base this big and still they have such shitty small magnets. It makes no sense. They could have made this whole damn base a magnet and it just would have been fine. It would have been perfect. And I mean, yes, they remedy it with giving you the damn crotch grabber. Yes, they do, but still, I mean, come on, man. Y'all been doing this for some years now. You could just give us a bigger magnet, especially in a base that size. It's ridiculous. Outside of those things, this figure is amazing. The figure itself is amazing. The cut and sew is mwah, chef's kiss amazing. The hair, oh my God, this rooted hair is amazing. They did a great job showing flaxen African-American hair. They tackled it, they did it, and it looks fantastic. It's straight, but a little kinky, little, you know, they did a good job. They did a great job with that. It's just amazing how they did that texture of hair. Just amazing. It just looks great. It's uncanny. The look of Michael, the likeness, they just nailed it. They really did. They went above and beyond with it. I understand why they chose this outfit, because this outfit is great. It was a special concert. It was, you know, it was just, like I said, you just had to be there. You just had to live in that time to understand how big Michael Jackson was. I mean, people falling out, passing out, being carried out on stretchers. It was ridiculous. This man had statues, all types of crazy shit. And they just captured this. And even though the suit is loud and elaborate, that's just what it is. It was big showy show business. And it was just a great time. It really was. Great time for music. Yeah, they did a lot of good things with this. And no, we didn't get to go and pull the coat off. And I'm sure there's other reviewers that do it. Check out my boy Dante. He just did his review and he pulled the coat off. I'm not doing it with mine, not just yet. But this looks great. It's just a great looking piece. If you have the ability and the funds to grab this figure, go get it. Go get it. We all know the Smooth Criminal is coming out, and I think a lot of people want that look. A lot of people may want that look more than this one, but I'm telling you, this right here is a masterpiece. The way that they did it, it's their first Michael Jackson, and just that suit, the way it all comes together, it's amazing. It really is. They did an excellent job on this. This is one of my most anticipated figures this year, and it did not disappoint. So if you're waiting on this or you're thinking of getting this, trust me, you will not be disappointed. I highly recommend this. Highly recommend this figure, especially if you're a Michael Jackson fan or just loves the 90s and just loves, you know, music. You gotta be a Michael Jackson fan. That's a given if you're looking at this. But yeah, man, if you love 1/6 scale, you love the hobby, you love Michael Jackson, come on. This is it right here. This is what you want to get. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of this review. Remember to like, share, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. I am tired as hell. I've been filming this all night and I am now rambling. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the flip flop. Deuces.